Game Hydro. Have more fun. It's Game Hydro. We're playing a new game called CatDog World After Humans. It's a strategy game with very cute dogs, cats, and other pets. We're going to give you some tips, cheats, strategies, and ways to continue progressing forward, especially if you're a free player. So it's very common to hit snags in this game where you run out of resources and you literally cannot upgrade your buildings any further. So obviously, one way to keep the resources flowing in as you play, even as you're offline, is to keep your resource buildings upgraded. You're going to do the purification station for water, the plastic station for plastic, the wood yard for wood, and the hunting lodge for food. Keep them upgraded to the maximum possible level, even if you don't have an immediate quest that is requiring you to upgrade it in order to beat the quest. Not only will it keep the resources flowing, but it will also keep your animals happier. So tap on the animals up above at the top of the screen. Right now it says 20 out of 24. First of all, make sure this is a quick way to make sure that all of them are assigned to duties in the resource station so that you can produce even more resources. But tap on attribute details and you can see where the happiness and the well-being of your animals are lacking. Tap on each one of them to see what you need to do in order to improve that. So health, sleep, temperature, and satiety, happiness, cleanliness, and mood. Then tap on the sub resources or the subcategories. For satiety, the dining hall does it. For sleep, adequate sleep increases sleep value, which brings us to these two: building and upgrading relevant living facilities. Building and upgrading relevant living facilities. So sleep, cleanliness, and mood are all improved by upgrading your survivor cabins and the resources within. So while you've got construction going on, you can still go to your survivor cabins and upgrade all the resources inside because those don't require any construction queue spots. Then later on, when you get a construction queue spot opening up, go to each of them and upgrade them to the next level. But for now, simply upgrading the facilities within can increase that stat significantly. So spend some time doing that in the survivor cabins to make your animals happier, and spend some time doing that within the resource areas to increase the amount of resources that you produce. And to increase satiety, spend time in the dining hall doing that. Upgrade that when you're able to, but for now, upgrade everything within in order to improve performance, and obviously make sure that all animals are assigned. All right. As far as keeping the temperature down, all you got to do here is go to the fountain and make sure the maximum water supply is turned on. So if the maximum water supply is turned on, then it costs more water and more wood to run. But if it's turned off, you will end up having to deal with heat-related ailments to your animals. As long as you keep the purification station and the wood yard upgraded consistently, you'll have more than enough water and wood flowing in order to keep a positive flow of both of those things, so you won't ever run out of water and wood. Now, if you need some resources quick, go to the wild area. This is also good if you need experience quick, because running out of experience can leave you stuck in the trial area. Hit the search button, bottom left corner. It looks like a magnifying glass. You can search for any of these things that you want to, but a quick way is to simply search for predators. Go to the maximum level that you can challenge, hit attack, and if you have an available marching queue, you will be able to send out an attack. Now, if you're participating in some sort of alliance rally, you may be out a marching queue. So, but make sure that you have at least one available at all times if you need to get some resources or some experience points. When it comes to hero recruitment, you have the advanced recruitment and the epic recruitment. Now, obviously, the epic one has more of a likelihood of getting you a full hero and a chance at getting an SSR hero, while the advanced recruitment has a slimmer likelihood of getting you a full hero and a no chance of getting you an SSR hero, a gold hero. However, do as many of these recruitments as possible, because not only can you earn more shards to star them up, but you can also earn other resources, such as you can see here, the trial manual and experience points. So advanced recruitment, we're going to do that one. As you can see, 1,000 experience points for this, but 5,000 for the epic recruitment. One more recruit, and there we go. We got some shards. Over at the hero section, you have multiple ways of upgrading your heroes. Use your experience points, level them up. I'm going to level this one up because Eurydice is the rarest one that I have, obviously, SSR. Skill upgrades can be done with those skill books, and more skills can be unlocked by increasing the star level of said hero. We're going to scroll until we find a hero that we can star up. There's Ethan. We got enough shards to star this guy up, and starring up produces fairly large stat boosts. Power level up 3,000 something, power level up 4,000 something. We can star up Adela also, and we can star up Ryan. So this guy got started up quite a bit. That's a big stat boost. New skills unlocked. So in this case, sometimes the rare heroes can be extra valuable in this case, because you will get far more rare hero shards than SR and SSR shards, which means that you can star them up quicker and unlock their full abilities more quickly. Over here in the trial area, this is where you're going to need your heroes to be powerful. The higher the trial level, the more that you will collect in your AFK chest. So tap that, collect that. As you can see, experience builds up fast, and so does metal, which is used for both furniture upgrades and for research. So if you run out of materials to upgrade the furniture in your shelter buildings, just go here. Hit the trial. Always do a quick select if you've done some upgrades to make sure that you've got your most powerful party in, unless you are advanced enough that you can manually select your characters, and hit battle. Once you get above trial level 30, then you'll be able to enable auto battle, which will cause your heroes to keep fighting until they get to a trial stage they cannot beat. So check mark auto challenge, continue, and you can keep going with that. I think I accidentally messed up the auto challenge there, so we're going to try this again. Unfortunately, the game doesn't give you the functionality to allow the battles to continue happening while you're outside of them. So if you need to charge your phone a while, simply leave the phone on the charger while the auto battles are happening. If you need to see quests besides the current one, you can go to the chapter tasks over here to see what else you have to do to clear the chapter. Now, chapter 7 is obviously a little longer than some of the other chapters because you got to clear trial stage 50. But in the meantime, check out the growth tasks, the daily tasks, and the time-limited tasks in order to not only get free diamonds, but free resources and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, once you get a little bit later in the game to where you lose your shield and other people can attack you, well, first of all, if you're part of an alliance, you're less likely to get attacked. But if you are getting attacked, then save your resource claims for quest completions until you actually need them, rather than just claiming everything right away. Because once the resources are added to the counts up above, then they are liable to get stolen by other players. But if they are not added to the count up above, then they can't get stolen. That's also a reason that you should wait to use the stuff that's in your inventory until you actually need it. As far as attacking other players, once you get to a high enough point in your level and your server length to do so, there's a little bit of an art and a science behind it. So look around, not only for players that don't have a shield, well, yes, for players that also don't have a shield, but once you find a player without a shield, scout them first. This is a pretty new server, so pretty much everybody still has a shield. But scout them first to see what kind of resources you can get by attacking them and what kind of defenses you're running. If you're in a server that is more than a week or two old, likely you're going to find some players that have abandoned the game. You can always tell because they won't have any defenses, but they will have resources that you can claim. So attack them because they're a pretty easy target, obviously having no defenses, and a very easy source for resources. But for the most part, when a player is not has not abandoned the game, check out check out what their army looks like. If it is less powerful than your army, don't bother attacking them. If you've got more people than they do, or more animals than they do, then you should have pretty good luck by attacking. Speaking of getting more animals, make sure that you always have some sort of training going. So we're going to find the warrior barracks over here. There we go. Warrior barracks. Not only should you keep this upgraded in order to unlock better troops, but always keep some training happening. You can unlock level 2 at level 4 warrior barracks, tier 3 at level 7 warrior barracks, tier 4 at level 11, 13, 16, 19, 22, 26, and 30. So that's why it's important to keep this upgraded even if you don't have any quests telling you to do so. When it comes to joining an alliance, make sure that you join literally as soon as you're able to, and make sure that your alliance is full of active players. Now, when you join, if you're not starting your own alliance, when you join, you want to make sure to join at the time period that you usually play the game at. So if you're a mid-shift worker, you're probably going to be joining closer to midnight than if you're a day shift worker, or you go to school during the day, or whenever you are most likely to be playing the game. So join an alliance when you're most likely to be playing the game. Now, if you start an alliance, it's going to be difficult at first to get other players to join. Be sure to make use of the chat to try to get some folks to join. You can also use other sources. You can comment in this video. I'll allow that. You can comment on Reddit or wherever discussions about this game are happening. Now, always make sure to be helping out your alliance and sending your construction to the alliance to get them to help out. You can go to Alliance Tech, donate in order to help the research along. When the research is completed, then a boost will be given to every member of the alliance. So if you have the option to join a higher level alliance, then that means you will get more boosts instantly just by joining them, because all this tech research and whatnot will already be done. And the alliance store, you can purchase some good stuff here, like shields, speed ups, and other things that are extraordinarily useful. Plus, you can join rallies or start rallies, even participate in wars against other alliances. So make sure you got as many marching queues available as possible and as many troops available as possible that you can send to participate in these events. Everybody wants to know how to get more SSRs, how to recruit more SSRs, and basically have the most powerful troops possible. So the main SSR that everybody gets is Eurydice. This is the one that you can recruit from the advanced recruit, but you can also get Eurydice for free simply by claiming the login bonuses every day. On like day 2 or 3, you get Eurydice. Now, Harold is another one. Hit the recruit button to see how you get him. And VIP pack. Zoe, first top up or VIP pack. Jerry, from the Celebration Wheel event, the daily special packs, Treasure Hunt Adventure, or Hero Assembly. So Jerry is the other SSR that it's possible to get without having to spend any money. Over in the recruit section, you can go to the recruitment preview to see what your exact chances are of getting pretty much anything. So tap on the recruitment preview button to the left, and you can see the epic recruitment. You got a chance, a very small chance of getting Eurydice, decent chance of getting Eurydice shards so that you can star him up. And then in advanced recruitment, smaller chances of getting the super rares and the super rare shards, but very commonly you can get resources, experience, things of that nature over here. Tap the points chest, you reach 100% progress to get the rewards, which include legendary hero shards along with special rewards. Now, it doesn't tell you exactly which legendary hero or SSR hero in that parlance, but we can assume it's probably Eurydice, considering that the other ones you either have to pay to get or participate in a special event to get. But Eurydice shards, even if you already have Eurydice, they're always valuable, because by starring up Eurydice, you can unlock more skills and increase Eurydice's power level by a significant amount. All right, that's it for now. This is Game Hydro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you want to see us go over something else about this game, then please leave a comment and we will get to it in another video.